Microsoft, you need to fix your horrible customer service.
This is the Segovia Show.
Hey everyone, it's Andres. Welcome to another episode of the program. I got to talk about my nightmare experience with the warranty exchange department over at Microsoft. And that's not to say that this is the first time I've used them. I've used them before, and particularly this year on the same product. And it went swimmingly. Second time, not so much. Before I get into that, remember, this is my website, www.thinkingssegovia.com. I've been doing podcasts, video podcasts, and episodes of the show. The best place to source everything is my website, even though I'm kind of scattered all over the place right now. But that will change pretty soon. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in wherever you might be watching or listening to this episode. Back on September 29, 2021, I recapped, because this was clipped out of a Tech Talk episode that aired prior to this, discussing my warranty issues with the Surface Duo departments. And just to cut to the chase here, Microsoft needs to fix their customer service because it's horrendous. Apparently, a lot has changed since the first time I used the service back. I think it was January or February. I forget. Might have been March. The point is, back in spring 2021 to fall, winter 2021, apparently the way customer service is handled has been changed dramatically, and not for the better. And I have receipts and recorded phone calls and emails. I documented this because I I don't want to have to air out all the, I don't even want to say dirty laundry. It's just it's just ineptitude, really. It's ridiculous. So just to recap, September 2nd, 2021, this is the device I requested a warranty exchange for. And the way the warranty process works is that you're shipped a device, and in the box that it comes in, there's a return label inside. Once you receive the box, open it, take out your new one, put the old one in, use the return label, put it in the box, send it back within 2 weeks, or you get charged the full price of the device. Not the cheap price that you could get it for today, but the full price of said device. And that's the agreement you enter in. And I understood that, of course. It went swimmingly the first time. I received my device, I shipped back my old one, and I never got charged. That's the way it works. Not so this time, because I never got the device. And I reached out to FedEx, who did the delivery. They confirmed they never delivered it, but because I wasn't the shipper, it had to be Microsoft doing the thing. And here's a letter from FedEx saying that. We value your business. We have received and processed your claim request on the shipment referenced above. Unfortunately, upon completing our investigation, we must respectfully decline your claim. According to our records, the shipper must file all claims as per our contract agreement with them. Please contact the shipper for further information. I knew that, and I told Microsoft that. But to tell Microsoft was the big headache because I never got the device. But I was getting pinged automatic emails saying, hey, you're going to be charged if you don't send your device back. I never got the device, and I don't have the box and the return label to send it back in. So I reached out to my guy in Microsoft, the former physical locations around here. So he's one of the substations here. And I told him about my situation, and he was giving me guidance and contacts and all this. And I said, dude, none of these are working because those were not the contacts anymore. There's a labyrinth of way, like a maze, for you to get to a freaking link somewhere in the help articles that will eventually give you a phone number and a technical support number here. When you call it, it said, this has been moved online, go to online. And the online would say, here's the phone number, call them. And you just keep going back and forth because there's no menu to navigate from and over the phone. And on the help articles, it keeps taking you to the same dead end. Like, what the hell? There was apparently another link you can use, but there's a trick to it involving incognito or a private browser to get to it. Like, what? Just to get the pop-up chat. Well, I was able to get the proper phone number that really didn't help me much either, and a chatbot. And after trying so many times, this is November 1st, mind you. This problem started back in September 2nd. Let me rephrase. September 7th, because by then it was supposed to be delivered and it wasn't. And since then, nearly 2 months, been dealing with this freaking headache. And when I finally got the right number to finally talk to the right person, they had no idea what the hell they were doing. Quite literally. Because, my goodness, what can I tell you? Let's just say the situation is like this. I ended up getting charged $1,615 in change for this device because I didn't send this one back. but I never got the replacement device. But the onus again was on me to prove that I didn't. And I told Microsoft, why don't you talk to freaking FedEx, because they can't do anything about it since I didn't ship the device. There's only so much they can tell me. And then they sent me a letter to that effect. No, duh. But at least now I have paper record to tell Microsoft, what the hell? So Microsoft eventually did get on it, but the way they got on it was completely wrong. Because after dealing with 1 hour of playing basically telephone, quite literally telephone, going from one person to another person to another person, let me rephrase, department to department to department to department, they moved me all the way back to the very first department. I said they couldn't help me, and they moved on to the next department. Why? Well, like I said, they charged me. And I repeatedly told the customer service, a lot of whom are not in the United States. I am not just seeking the refund. I'm seeking the device that was never shipped to me in the first place. So when I finally landed with the Surface department, they told me, said, well, why are you talking to us? We're technical support. Because they said it's your department, you got to deal with it. Yeah, but you're supposed to be dealing with the Advanced Warranty Exchange department since they're the ones that handled it. Yeah, and they're the ones that said I got to go to Surface because of Surface issue. Like, okay. But then when I get to the part where they charge me for something they never sent, like, oh, that's an accounting and billings matter. So I keep bouncing around departments telling the same freaking story. And I was like, just give me one damn case number. Everyone was issuing me a case number. And every time they would tell me that it was not them. When I finally landed all the way back to the very first department, I said, oh, you're in the wrong department. They transfer you. Why the hell was I transferred to you in the first place? It's like, I'm not the one calling you when I'm being transferred. They say, oh, you're calling the wrong number. I wasn't calling you. The other department transferred me to you because they said it wasn't their problem. 2 months later, well, let me rephrase. Nearly 2 months later, I finally get the refund, which took forever to receive in the first place. Once it was issued, I don't know why it takes forever to post, because I deal with payment processing. It shouldn't take that long. But this one did. They said, oh, it'll take 48 or 72 hours. Well, those things came in and went, and I still didn't get the refund. And then eventually said, well, it could take 30 days. 30 days? What? Point is, I finally got the refund posted to my account. And then the service bot, and there were two of them that were attending to me because, oh, you're in the wrong department. All I did was tell you my issue. And it's a bot that pops up, and the bot tells me I'm in the wrong department. What other bot am I supposed to go to? Hold on, transferring. I did that at the same time I was on the phone because I didn't know who I was going to have to cut off first. And that's why I recorded the phone calls too, because it was just absolutely bonkers that it was going to that point. That point. And all the while, I'm in a Microsoft Teams exchange chat with my guy at Microsoft, letting him know the play-by-play. Yeah, that's how crazy that was getting. So to not make this video so long, they finally resolved. Here's my email where they say they finally resolved the issue and they're going to be sending me the device. The warranty exchange process went through just fine. They're going to be putting a hold charge on the card that's on file and sending it to the same shipping address that I had before. And I confirmed that and I told them that's all fine. Remember what I said about what happens when you do a warranty exchange? They send you the device. You have 2 weeks to return it, because make sure you receive it, get the box, put it in, send it back, and then they don't charge you. So they're not supposed to charge you. Before they got to the resolution part, I messaged my contact at Microsoft letting him know, guess what's going to happen? They're going to charge me for the device once they process the advanced warranty exchange, most likely because by then I'm out of the warranty window. What do you think happened? And when I saw that charge appear in my statement, I'm like, what the heck? I immediately was responding back to the case ticket and said, why am I being charged? I'm not supposed to be charged until I don't send this one back. But no, after receiving a refund 3 days later, I get a charge for the new advanced warranty exchange the order that was just placed. What? And now this is what a Microsoft dashboard shows. The freaking thing is canceled. And I don't even know my case number is still open because I've been responding, and for a week I haven't heard back at all. Not to my 2 or 3 attempts to reach out to them to that ticket. But I received a new ticket that says, hey, we're just checking in on you. Are you doing all right with your exchange things? Like, what are you talking about? Like, who are you? Another service tech with a new case number? That wasn't me. And no, it wasn't resolved. So I told him, I guess, this is my current case number. Unless it's closed, what the heck's going on? I'm being charged, and I haven't been sent the device or given a tracking number. Now the dashboard says that it's canceled. So it's November 1st. I've heard nothing back. But as of today, the charge was reversed on my statement. Good, because I was gonna tell my bank that that's anything coming from Microsoft will be a fraud charge, and that's sad. That's the state of things. Microsoft, I've given up on this. To everybody else watching, don't buy this product. Don't buy the Duo 1 or the Duo 2. Tech Odysee asked the question, is the Surface Duo the new BlackBerry? I brought it up first, but he has a bigger channel than I do, so I yield that over to them. But still, you can check out my previous videos to find out where I was talking about this very thing being the next BlackBerry for us. I was right in more ways than I knew. Yes, a product that was half-baked with a lack of software support and broken promises. So, yes, it's the next BlackBerry. Don't buy this product. Avoid the headaches. And yeah, that's it. I'm pissed. So, that's where I'll leave it. Microsoft, get your act together. And you want to reach out to me? If you're watching this on YouTube, which is most likely where you're watching it, go over to the About section. There's my email. Contact me through there, and I'll also give you the name of the actual tech that helped me all the way through and was just embarrassed about this whole thing, because he's the one who deserves the promotion. He's helped me before, and it's just this is a travesty. That's it.